Okay, so we have another polynomial to factor. So we look for the GCF. This time there's going to be a GCF of 4 and an A and a B. So we'll take that out, 4AB, and then we'll have left a to the 4th power minus 16. So you can double check real quick to see if that multiplies to be the first term. Does. And then does it multiply to be the second term? Yes. Okay, so now we have a binomial inside here. It's a binomial. So we're hoping maybe it's the sum of cubes or the difference of cubes or the difference of squares. And this time it is the difference of squares. So you might say, well, but it's a to the 4th. Think of a to the 4th as a squared squared. That's the same thing as a to the 4th power, okay? So what's going to happen is we're going to think of this as a squared squared minus 4 squared, because 16 is 4 squared. So then this is your a, this is your a, and this is your b, okay? And it's going to factor into a plus b, a minus b. Okay, but our a is going to be a squared and our b is going to be 4. So here's how it's going to look. 4ab, that's out front, that's the GCF, and then I'm going to have a squared plus 4 and a squared minus 4. So if you got that part, you might say, oh, I'm really happy I got that part, and that's great, but remember we're supposed to factor completely. So it turns out that this time this doesn't factor more because it's not the difference of squares, it's the sum of squares, but this is the difference of squares over here, and so that will factor more. And so we're going to keep the 4ab in front. We're going to have an a squared plus 4, that binomial factor, and then this part is going to factor into a plus 2 and a minus 2. So that was exciting. So we got to do the difference of squares twice. And that's how that one factors.